Hello, welcome to the Opinionistics. I'm your host, John Malone. No co-host this episode, because, well, who knows, anyway. Anyway, introducing from California, kind of, I give you Surbhi Gupta.
Hey, Peter, nice to meet you. Good to be on the show.
Me too. Tell me more about yourself. Like, what do you do for a living?
I breathe. I think that's what we all need.
Okay. So, is anything else beyond reading?
Oh, I'm saying breathing, not reading.
Oh, breathing. Is that all you do?
Yeah, I mean, anybody asks me, what do you do for a living? That's my answer. I know people call it like for work, but I believe I don't want to live to work. So, yeah, that's like, if you ask me what do you do for working, I can say something different.
Yeah, that's what I was asking you. What do you do for work?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm a product builder. I basically build products for different companies. Like I was building products for Facebook Messenger, Instagram, and currently I'm with Stride in their education space, helping Gen Z to choose a career that they like early on. And it's like imagine a LinkedIn for Gen Z kind of a thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And how long you been doing that for?
Product management in 7, 8 years. So I have a software engineering background, but yeah, soon realized that I really like to see the bigger pictures and not just do execution in one part of the product. So transition into product management since yeah, I moved to Silicon Valley, started my career with startups here, and yeah, I have been in product since then.
Okay. And is there anything you're doing right now recently?
For products or something on the side.
Anything in general? What are you doing right now? Like this week? What have you done?
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely working on this edutech product, which I mentioned for Chanzi to like really inspire them. So building that vision along with my team. Secondly, I do think it's one life. So definitely pursue my hobbies and interests, things that bring me some more energy, like coming to this podcast. So start doing, I have my own podcast as well, but yeah, I took a pause with like work getting really busy, but I was like, okay, I need to get back to it. So trying to get back into it, lining up some speakers and thinking about a theme as well to make it more useful for folks. So yeah, those I think would be two things on top of my mind for current week.
All right then. Sounds good. So, what was life for you growing up?
Yeah, so I grew up in India. I'm near like the capital city of India. Life was good. Yeah, I come from a nuclear family, so yeah, I was somebody who liked to study. So yeah, was like always into studies and extracurricular. My family encouraged a lot of extracurricular activities, so was taking a lot of part in that. I feel like yeah, life was easy living with your family. I was somebody who had never lived outside home until I went to college, like not even for a couple of days without my parents around. So yeah, it was a very very big. It's a very big transition now. Like if everything was easy, comfortable, then yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if you're asking for something specific, but yeah, I'm happy to share more.
honestly, I don't mind what we talk about. I just ask you stuff. Just have a conversation. Just go with the flow.
Okay,
There's no biggie, you know.
sure.
So, would you rather have an agility of a cat or breathe underwater?
So, okay, I think I'll go with the second one. The reason being, I think I like water and the freedom it brings in. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. That sounds cool.
yeah. I became more water friendly. I have lived some for some time in Australia, and I wish as you were asking me my upbringing. So yeah, I grew up as I was saying in the capital city of near the capital city of Delhi. So there's no ocean around. So it's like yeah, I wasn't super like water friendly in the sense didn't grew up going to the ocean just to the pool. So yeah, later on in my life I was like I lived in cities like in Sydney, then in Dominican Republic, in certain cities near beaches. So it was becoming more an app every day or a couple of times of an activity. So definitely more water friendly, and that's why I will pick that.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
That's on a question that I don't have an answer to, because I also think I haven't. I asked myself that, hey, where would it be? Like, I know I like traveling a lot, so I would keep a globe, a small globe. A friend gifted me many, many years ago, like a crystal globe, and I would like, okay, let's rotate, and I hope that's the destination I would go next, wherever it stops. So I don't want to depend on where I want to live long term like that. But for my travels, it was generally like that, because it's so hard. We change over the time. Cities I used to like early on, maybe in my 20s, are not like the same cities I would like to live now. And I would prefer a very like a glam nomadic life, in a way that, okay, get to chance taste different cities, and why to oversettle in a particular city. But yeah, that's not who I am. I mean, I haven't done that, but I would love to do that, because I think it's a short life, and we should experience what each country, different cultures have to offer. If that's a possibility, I'll definitely pick that. Unless you have some suggestions you have heard from other guests with certain rationales, yeah, I would be very open to exploring different cities that they have to offer.
To be honest, I have no idea. They say a lot of things, but I don't keep track of them, unfortunately.
Okay.
But I mean, it's kind of useful, but yeah, it is what it is.
Hmm.
What items do you carry with you every day?
If I'm stepping out of home, I would definitely carry my phone, my wallet. Mm, if it's sunny, maybe sunscreen. That's pretty much, depending on where I'm going. Of course, then other things come into the play. Or yeah, a bottle of water. I try to keep it minimal. Yeah, so I think definitely I need a phone and a like my wallet along, that gives me the freedom. I can go anywhere, and can track, like, can I would say, I can carve my way out. So, and yeah, other things depend on very specifically where I'm going, because then if I don't have water, I can buy that. But yeah, so but these two things are important, I feel.
Okay, sounds good. When things break, do you prefer to fix them or replace them?
Great question. I think it really depends. If they are fixable and they would work for some time, then perhaps fix. Because even if I buy something and I know it's the life of the thing is like, okay, every 3 months it has to break. But if I repair, it's gonna work for maybe 1 or 2 extra months. Why not go and repair? So that would be one factor. Second is, of course, how expensive it is to fix versus buy a new one. So I would look into that. And thirdly, convenience, because I think that matters. If it's going to take too much time, effort from me, or I have to go somewhere, then it's better to just order a new one. So yeah, I would look from that framework.
Hmm. All right then, sounds good. If
What
you
do
could
you
choose
do?
me for a living,
Mhm. No, no, no,
well,
yeah, for living. And like, I was just asking, in this breaking, if something breaks, what do you do generally?
generally on a day-to-day basis, I'm currently a student at Manchester Metropolitan University doing a drama and contemporary performance course for 3 years, and on the side, I do a couple of social media stuff, but it's kind of on a slow track at the moment because of, well, I don't know what reasons. But other than that, besides doing the podcast, there's this group called Team Sketch. It was founded like at least, well, it's nearly 2 year anniversary, Team Sketch, and it's been going strong ever since it's been founded. There were a couple of hiccups, but eventually we got back up again. And there's plans for the next 5 years to expand the project to many spheres of the internet for many decades to come.
Okay, that sounds interesting. Good to know.
And now this is just coming from the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
In a world where nothing but gardens, would you want to live in that world?
So I didn't really get the question. In the world where?
Okay, sorry. In a world, nothing but gardens, would you want to live in that world?
Gardens like the outdoor gardens?
Yes,
Oh,
nothing but
yes.
gardens. Okay.
Totally. I would love that world because I think the problem we have as humans that we spend just too much time indoors, and at least I really like to spend time outdoors, but it's yeah, like what, maybe 1 2 hours from like our 24 hours. If it could be more, yeah, beautiful gardens, why not? I think that's like paradise on earth. Absolutely, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah,
And another,
because what we
and
need, like garden has everything, right? The air, the sun, we are all like solar powered, and then the beautiful maybe fruits and plants to eat, and maybe beautiful gardens to see. It covers almost everything with no pollution. Yeah, it would be a perfect world.
oh yes,
This sounds like a
absolutely.
fairy tale paradise. I think what is an idea of what we think a heaven could be. So why not bring it to the earth? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. If you could level up in life like you would in video games, where would you want to put, where would you put your next skill point into?
Yeah, I think I really like talking and like this guy was a radio talk show host when I was studying in NYU. So I would really like to up level like that in that. So it's like not something that I've ever studied or practiced or did something to, really groom onto it. It's something that I enjoy doing. So definitely if there is something to level up to really like crush it, I would love to do that.
Hmm, sweet. What fictional item do you wish you owned in real life?
Fictional item, maybe a genie. I don't know if that will count to a fictional item, but yeah, I would love to have a genie who fulfill my wishes.
All right then, I can see that. What is your biggest pet peeve?
Yeah, so pet peeve. Yeah, I would pick when people generally don't wash their hands and yeah, I don't like people when they start eating without washing their hands, or like yeah, if they come from outside and come to somebody's home and just start touching things around without like that. And I think it is more during like pandemic it has become a little more. Yeah,
Yeah, I can certainly understand
but
that.
I am carrying it forward yet, at least before certain important things like eating or yeah, entering your home.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Hygiene is always the key.
Yeah.
Yeah. What app can you not believe someone hasn't made yet?
The one that I am making, perhaps. Yeah, so I started a project long ago, not long ago, maybe like 1.5-ish, 2 years ago. But yeah, then yeah, I got involved in certain other things at work, so haven't built. But yeah, it's more around helping people to sustain their long-term relationships. I think technology has helped us in various different things of making our life better, but not in carrying them along. So something that I'm working on. I think nobody has solved it, but it's a real big problem.
Okay. If there was a zombie apocalypse, what is the first thing you would do?
I don't know. I really don't know. What will I do? Not sure. Have to think about it. Yeah.
Oh,
Interesting. Yeah,
okay,
it's
but
so
well, you're not
fun.
gonna have much. Well, you're not gonna have much time because you would be eaten by now.
Yeah, yeah, it's a tricky one. What to do? Like, it depends on the time. Yeah, I think that's like pandemic is there. Is it far? You have to think through it. Do you even have time to think, right?
Yeah,
Can you go
I
to
suppose
Mars
so.
by then to save yourself? Maybe go to Mars if it's possible.
Yeah. What animal or plant do you think should be renamed?
Animal plant
Animal or plant?
renamed.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Maybe Maybe a dog because they are generally cute, but at least from where I come from, it's sometimes associated with something like not so cute, negative. So maybe put them like give them a really cute name. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Are you a cat person or a dog person?
So I don't have pets, but if I have to pick one, I'll pick a dog. A cute puppy, maybe. Yeah. That's why I want to put a really cute name to the dog. Going back to the previous question.
That's nice. What movie would be greatly improved if it was made into a musical?
I wonder. I am just going out really, really crazy here. I'm just thinking, what if a crazy movie like Gravity or something is made musical? It will lose its essence, but I would like to see that. Yeah.
Okay. I, yeah, I can see that because a bit of sing song, a bit dance routine. Yeah, it's just like what are you doing? Why are you dancing? We're in the middle of a crisis. There's a meteor going to destroy the Earth. But yeah, it is
Yeah,
what it
like a
is.
very tense movie, but make it musical. I am just thinking like really crazy here.
Okay. I mean, take your time, really, because I don't, and not many people understand what they think, or they can't find. They always struggle to find an answer, but I'm perfectly fine with it, actually.
I didn't catch you.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So, it's about. I don't think not many people have found a clear answer to it, which is exactly the point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And my rationale is like, if I have to do something, I'm super creative. I would do it like I'm thinking out loud. Of course, this question comes like an improv. So that's why I picked this movie because I'm like, hey, nothing has been done like yet. What would be like? What would it be like? At least give it a thought. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What could you do a 40-minute presentation on without preparation?
About preparation.
Yeah, without preparation.
Oh, okay. Anything really, which I know. So not really anything, but things that I know. So maybe on product management, on purpose of life, on traveling. Yeah, I think maybe I'll pick these three. I could have a larger list, but yeah, I'll stay with these three for now.
Oh, all right then. Sounds good. Would you rather not be able to open any closed door or not be able to close any open doors?
Interesting. I definitely want to open the closed doors. So I'll go with that I should have ability to open the new doors. Doesn't matter if I can close the doors or not, but opening the doors is more important.
Okay,
Yeah, because I
interesting.
wish things don't go bad in life and you don't have to close the doors, right? But you can prioritize which doors you like spend more time or like, where you go more. But yeah, opening new opportunities in life is more important than closing certain or deprioritizing some.
Okay, that makes sense. What is the best way to start the morning?
Interesting question. So I think with a good stretch, having some water, looking at the sky, is like yeah. I think I do these couple of really small things and beautiful. It's a beautiful morning sky. It just freshens me up, lightens up my mood. So I would suggest others to do these like small rituals. I think yeah.
All right then, sounds good. Would you ever try space tourism?
Yes, definitely. I would love to have an explorer if it's not like crazy hectic. I would love to go. Yeah. Like the preparation or I don't know what it needs. I when I was a kid I used to watch this I Dream of Jeannie and I was like I want to become an astronaut. Now I'm like oh wow it was such a big commitment I used to think about it. So yeah I would love to do space travel once it's more like like easier anybody can go and yeah, I don't know what prep it needs, but definitely would like to go.
Okay, sounds good. Do you like spicy food?
Medium spicy. When I order my food, that's my thing. No, I don't like very spicy food because I think I want to enjoy food and not like have to have a drink along with it or like yeah. So if it's too spicy, I have lots of tissues and lot of water or some other drink along. I don't want to do that.
Okay. Cool, cool.
Yeah, I probably want to
Yeah.
enjoy my meal, which is nicely flavored, not like a bland one, but nicely flavored. So medium spicy would be okay.
All right then. Sounds good. Which recent news story have you found most interesting?
Which X I miss X story? Like what story?
News story.
News story?
Yeah.
Like a fictional story?
I mean, I guess.
I really don't read fiction. So, story. Yeah, I don't know. I don't read any storybooks anymore.
Okay. What about in the news?
Oh, okay. Like that kind of a story that I find interesting.
Well, I was thinking something happened in the real world.
Hmm. That's
And
crazy or good?
I have no idea. It's like what's in the news is happening in the real world. Have you found most interesting?
One was like a couple of things. One was this snow in Southern California. I was there. I was like, wow. I was hoping I'll get some more sun, but that didn't happen. Second, recently the crash of like the banking and all. I was like, wow, anything can happen. So yeah, real world is amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I think yeah, I'll go with those two very recent. Yeah.
Yeah, like
And
how's
third one is, yeah, I can pick one more where some of my friends didn't have the power for like 3, 4 days in Silicon Valley, which is like hard to believe. Yeah, it
uh,
doesn't even happen from in my home country. Of course, there are power cuts or every day for a few hours it can go, but I don't think for 3, 4 hours. And people are so much more equipped. We have so many power backups, like you can have literally everything, even your air conditioner on power or like power backup. So as a child it was like, okay, we don't have power at times, we would know when it's gonna go, or sometimes it's unpredictable, but not for couple of days, and that too in a very developed nation. Yeah, so that was little like, wow, do I really live in the most developed part of the world?
hmm, all right then.
Yeah, I'm thinking news is not fun. There's no fun news. It's all like, oh, this is not good, that's not good, as I am
Yeah,
reflecting
that's
back.
bad. That's terrible. That's a lot of crike. You
Yeah, I
know?
was hoping there was some more good news, like kind of thing, but yeah, I couldn't find any. Maybe Chat GPT, an invention of GPT-4, is something positive and optimistic. Look forward for yeah,
Oh
that can
yes.
make our human lives better. Maybe we'll work for 4 days a week, yeah, or maybe I'm thinking in future we are like, let's see how our life revolves. I know many of my friends are contemplating, okay, if AI is gonna take all jobs, I really think I don't know, but I really think like as we had more technology, our lives have definitely changed a lot, but number of people working are different. There are different type of skills. In way back, people were doing like really hardcore work. Like I went to see some mines in Australia. Like they were showing how people used to work, live. Now our lives are so much more comfortable. So I'm definitely optimistic about it. That as humans, as you said, if it's a world of gardens, we really need to enjoy life and let AI do the work.
Yeah,
But we need to find
absolutely.
meaning. Yeah, we need to find meaning, and I think most of us will do more meaningful things, and maybe will make world better rather than just full needs. So it could be a better world beyond fulfilling your daily needs that these robots can do. You don't have to like clean like how Roomba cleans your home. So you don't have to like really make Indian roti or like some robot can do. So things like that. Maybe our life will be comfortable and we have more time to travel and really live our purpose.
Yeah, of course. And that was all we have for this episode. It was good. It was great having you here, Surbhi, talking about your work, what you're doing, and wow, a lot of other things. It's been fabulous.
Yeah, likewise. You really asked some intriguing questions. I had to think. I was like, wow, that's fun. Yeah, it's fun talking first thing in the morning about these for these, like, yeah, out of norm questions. Yeah, would love to hear back. What did I say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And until next time, stay opinionated.